Welcome to this quiet time, a space for peace and rest. As you settle in, let your breath slow, let your body relax, and let your mind gently journey to the very beginning. In the timeless expanse, before anything we know existed, there was only God. And God, in His perfect wisdom and boundless love, began to speak. Imagine, if you will, the darkness. A deep, silent, all-encompassing darkness. And then, a whisper from the divine. Let there be light. And instantly, with a soft, warm glow, light appeared. The darkness receded, and the first dawn broke over nothingness. God saw the light, and it was good. He separated the light from the darkness, calling the light day, and the darkness He called night. And so, the very first evening and morning came to be. This was the first day. Now, imagine the vast, formless waters that covered everything. God spoke again. Let there be an expanse between the waters, to separate water from water. And so, a firmament came into being, a gentle dome stretching above, separating the waters below from the waters above. Look up in your mind's eye, and see the vast, open space beginning to form, leading to the endless blue of the sky. This was the second day. Then, God spoke to the waters below. Let the waters under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear. And as if by an unseen hand, the waters drew back, revealing the soft, waiting earth. And upon this new earth, God commanded, let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds. And in a symphony of silent growth, the earth burst forth with life, lush greenness, tall trees laden with fruit, tiny seeds ready to sprout. Everything in its perfect place, thriving in silent beauty. This was the third day. Next, God looked to the heavens, still waiting to be adorned. He said, let there be lights in the expanse of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times, and days, and years, and let them be lights in the expanse of the sky to give light on the earth. And with majestic grace, the sun took its place, a steady, warm light for the day. And the moon, a gentle, luminous orb for the night, surrounded by countless stars, each twinkling like a promise in the velvet dark. Imagine the quiet, celestial ballet as they found their orbits, guiding and marking the flow of time. This was the fourth day. Now, picture the waters teeming with life, and the air alive with movement. God commanded, let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the expanse of the sky. And from the depths emerged magnificent sea creatures, gliding silently through the oceans. And the air filled with the gentle rustle and soft calls of birds, soaring freely, their wings catching the light. The world was now alive with movement and sound, each creature perfectly designed. This was the fifth day. And then, God turned His attention to the dry land. Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, livestock, creatures that move along the ground, and wild animals, each according to its kind. And so, the earth began to fill with every variety of animal, from the gentle grazing creatures to the swift and agile. And finally, with a profound act of love and purpose, God said, let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground. And so, humanity was formed, a reflection of God Himself, placed in a garden of pure delight, given purpose and companionship. God looked upon everything He had made, and indeed, it was very good. This was the sixth day. And on the seventh day, after all the creating was complete, God Himself rested. He ceased from all His work. Not because He was tired, but to set a pattern, a rhythm for all of creation. A rhythm of work and rest. He blessed the seventh day and made it holy, a day for cessation, for peace, for simply being in the goodness of His creation. As you lie here now, feel that gentle, ancient rhythm. The rhythm of creation, the rhythm of rest. Release any need to strive, any need to do. Just simply be. Just rest. God invites you into his rest. Now, let us turn to another image of peace and provision, found in the ancient words of a shepherd's song, words that have brought comfort to countless hearts through the ages. Imagine yourself as a sheep, not a worried sheep, but a cherished one. And you are walking, or perhaps lying down, in a green pasture. The grass is soft beneath you, cool and abundant. Above, the sky is a gentle blue. The air is fresh and mild. There is no urgency, no fear. You are not alone. A shepherd is with you. Not a harsh or demanding shepherd, but one who is kind, strong, and deeply caring. He knows your name. He knows your needs. He leads you to still waters. Waters so calm they reflect the sky like a mirror. You can drink deeply, without fear of currents or danger. And as you drink, a profound refreshment washes over you. Your soul is restored. All weariness begins to melt away. He guides you along paths of righteousness for his name's sake. These paths are not steep or perilous, but smooth and clear, leading you safely, gently forward. Even if the path leads through a dark valley, a valley of shadow, of uncertainty, you need not fear. For the shepherd is with you. His rod and his staff, they comfort you. His presence is a shield, a warmth in the cool air. You are safe. He prepares a table before you, right there in the presence of any worries or anxieties. A table laden with sustenance, with everything you need. Your head is anointed with oil, a cool, soothing sensation, signifying blessing and healing. Your cup overflows with goodness and mercy. There is more than enough. And as you lie down in this pasture, under the watchful eye of your shepherd, you know with a deep, quiet certainty that goodness and mercy will follow you, all the days of your life. And you will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. A place of belonging, a place of safety, a place of eternal rest. Let these images settle over you. The green pastures, the still waters, the presence of the Good Shepherd. You are cared for. You are safe. You are loved. There is nothing you need to fear. Just rest in his gentle care. Now, let us listen to another voice, a voice that calls out across time with a profound invitation, an invitation to those who are weary, to those who are burdened. It is the voice of Jesus. Imagine Jesus standing, perhaps on a quiet hillside, looking out at the crowds. He sees their weariness, their heavy burdens. He sees the struggles that weigh them down, the anxieties that rob them of peace. And with infinite compassion, he speaks these tender words. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Feel the embrace in that invitation. It's not a command, it's a gentle call. If you are tired from striving, tired from worrying, tired from carrying too much, he says, come. And the promise is clear, I will give you rest. A deep, soul-level rest that goes beyond mere sleep. He continues, take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. A yoke was a wooden frame fitted over 2 oxen to help them pull a load together. But Jesus says his yoke is different. His yoke is easy. His burden is light. It's not a burden that crushes, but one that aligns. It's a partnership where he carries the greater weight, where he shows you the way, where he walks beside you with gentleness and humility. Imagine slipping into his easy yoke. It's not a burden, it's a release. It's allowing him to guide you, to lead you, to share the load. And in this partnership, he promises, you will find rest for your souls. Not just for your body, but for the very core of who you are. The deepest part of you can find quiet, can find peace. This rest is a gift from a gentle heart. A heart that understands your struggles, a heart that longs to lighten your load. Think of the disciples in a boat on a stormy sea. The waves were crashing over the sides, filling the boat with water. The wind was howling, and the boat was being tossed violently. And where was Jesus? He was in the stern, asleep on a cushion. Sleeping peacefully amidst the chaos. The disciples, filled with fear, woke him. "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" they cried out. And Jesus, waking from his deep rest, stood up. He rebuked the wind and said to the waves, "Quiet. Be still." And immediately, the wind died down, and it was completely calm. The furious storm became a profound stillness. Then, he turned to his disciples and asked, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" This story reminds us that even when the storms of life rage around us, the storms of anxiety, of worry, of uncertainty, Jesus has the power to speak to the chaos. He can say to your racing thoughts, "Quiet. Be still." He can bring a profound calm to the turbulence within you. And he invites us to have faith, to trust that he cares, that he is present, and that he can bring peace even in the midst of the storm. Let his words wash over you now, "Quiet. Be still. Let the storms within subside." As you continue to relax, let us bring to mind another powerful image of God's unwavering watchfulness and care. From the mountains, from above all earthly concerns, God watches over you. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Imagine looking up, past your ceiling, past the sky, to the vastness of creation that God made. And know that your help, your ultimate source of peace and security, comes from him. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Imagine a loving parent watching over a sleeping child, never closing their eyes, always vigilant. God is like that, but infinitely more so. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. He doesn't need to rest, for his strength never diminishes. He is constantly, eternally present, aware of your every need, watching over your every moment. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. Imagine a gentle shade, a cool protection from anything that might cause you discomfort or harm, day or night. He is your constant protector, your steady presence. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going both now and forevermore. Every step you take, every moment of your day, every time you come and go, he is watching over you. He is guarding your life. Not just for this moment, but always, forevermore. This is the promise of his constant, unwavering presence. A presence that brings a profound sense of security and peace. You are not alone. You are deeply loved. You are constantly watched over by the one who created all things, the one who holds all things in his hands. Let this truth settle deep within your heart. You are safe. You are cared for. You are held. Now, as we near the end of our quiet journey, let all the words and images blend into a gentle lullaby for your soul. Rest now, beloved one. Rest in the knowledge of a God who created the heavens and the earth, then himself rested, inviting you into his peace. Rest in the care of the Good Shepherd, who leads you to green pastures and still waters, restoring your soul, guiding you safely through every valley. Rest in the tender invitation of Jesus, who calls out, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Whose gentle yoke is easy, whose burden is light. Rest in the powerful calm of the one who can speak to any storm, internal or external, and say, "Quiet. Be still." Rest in the unwavering watchfulness of the Lord, who neither slumbers nor sleeps, but watches over your coming and going, your very life, now and forevermore. Release any thoughts, any worries, any tension. Let them drift away like clouds in the night sky. You are held in love. You are enveloped in peace. You are covered by grace. Just breathe, gently, deeply. Feel the peace filling you, from your toes to the crown of your head. You are safe. You are loved. And as you drift deeper into sleep, know that God's love is a constant, quiet presence, a gentle lullaby for your soul, guiding you into a peaceful, refreshing rest. Good night. Rest well.